Hello and welcome to this very quick review of the APA Ryogoku Hotel here in Tokyo. Now, I've never been to Tokyo before. This is my first visit here, and I just wanted to make things as easy as possible for me when I was arriving. So I booked this through Expedia. It was roughly about £25 a night for 6 nights, and I booked it for a few reasons. One, it's very close to a metro line, so getting around to anywhere that I wanted to get would be relatively easy. Number two, because it was cheap, like I said, £25 a night, that was pretty good. My trip was in January 2024, which I know is kind of the off season because it's a bit cold in Japan. I've been very lucky, I had great weather. I was a bit worried because of the low price. What was the hotel going to be like? Now, very quickly, the room is lived in because when I do my hotel reviews, every time I go to someone doing a hotel review, on YouTube particularly, it's at the beginning of their stay and they're going around like showing you the room, but that's not what it's like to actually live in for 6 days. So that's why I always do my reviews at the end. So yes, it doesn't look as nice, but it's a more accurate reflection of what the hotel is actually like. So from that side, it's a small room, very much like Tokyo. It is a bit cramped. Tokyo in general is a bit cramped. There's a few people in Tokyo. So obviously bed, excuse how that has been made. I've just thrown that on for a second. This is a single occupancy room, but it's still a double bed. And I'm not gonna lie, it's been absolutely fine for like me to live in here. And like always when you're on holiday like this, you're never here, you're always out there doing something. Desk, this chair is on wheels, which sounds daft, like, because it looks like a, but actually just having it on wheels is really handy because you can just move it around, or from like, well, I don't know. It just is really handy to have it movable. There is quite a bit of rubbish, but that's only because I only actually asked them to come in once whilst I've been here, because a lot of the times I don't need them to come in because it's just a waste of towels and all that sort of stuff. I can make it work. However, every day, and I got a shot of this, every day they leave a bag with fresh towels, fresh gowns. There's one under here which you can go down and use the public baths with. More on that later. And there's a cup with like all sorts of like bits and bobs, small wipes and stuff, which would normally be in your bathroom. This cup, which you can see, has also been untouched. But every day I come back with a bag, and I can't find a way to not request it because it's not needed. So I'm just leaving them in the bag at the minute, so hopefully they'll be used again. But again, probably not. Probably go back into the old, into the machine. You've got flip-flops, essentially for going to the public bath as well. I've actually, again, they do replenish these every day. They do. So I moved one to somewhere else to have a look at them, and then another pair turned up. And is that what's that? Is that a shoehorn? Yeah, a shoehorn. Again, another outer layer for your gown, because when you go outside, I'll be very quiet because it's a bit late now, is actually outside. It's like it's freezing cold there, which you may think, oh, that's bad if you just want to pop down there. However, in winter it actually helped, because I went outside this morning and I was freezing. I forgot to put my thermals on, so it's actually quite a reminder. The bed mattress, I'd say, is like firm to soft, whereas in German, for example, in Germany, it's firm to hard, I would say. Kettle, no sign of tea, but I think we do have coffee. Again, I've not touched any of this. This is literally as it came. Hairdryer, just serviettes and facial tissue. What a handy thing that you might need. It's all sorts. I don't know what any of these are. This is for laundry and stuff. Yeah, probably. You get some water, and again, I imagine this will be replenished every time it's been drunk. We'll come on to this little handy control panel. Oh, what's this? What is that? Service light? I have no idea what that is. These cups are from the ice machine downstairs. Again, I'll go through the amenities in a minute of what else is here. Also, look at this, origami. That's it. With regards to everything else, that's it for the room. The bathroom, obviously you've got a Japanese magical toilet with lots of buttons on here if you want to leave your rear, or for women only, the front. The front as well. pressure, there's all sorts of stuff going on. No heated toilet seat in the room. However, out and about in Japan, we are living in the past in the UK. The heated toilet seat, particularly in winter. Anyway, enough of that. We got here, got a toothbrush. There was a razor at one point. There's, what is that? Oh, cotton. It's a spool of cotton, is it? Body towel. Oh! Hair clip, I think. These are typical Japanese baths, I think. They are more like compact, but they're quite deep. You can see they have an eco line on there. Again, no qualms with the shower or anything else. The only thing I would say is, at night, if the rest of the room is quite warm, it's freezing cold in here. Because that fan is super powerful. But that's a very much a minor quibble. What else we got? I think that's it. I think that's it for the things. One of the best designed things, and all hotels should follow this, right, is this thing. I can control everything about the room. So ceiling light, turn this up, that's already up. Desk light, that's that one there, that's off. Entrance, bathroom, and this one's dimmable. Obviously it'll flicker a bit, and it's not flickering as bad in real life as that, but it does flicker a bit because obviously they've been updated to LED bulbs. Let's turn this back on. Turn them all back on for a second. And then you've got the heating system. So I woke up the first day I came into the room, it was absolutely Baltically cold. It was so cold because obviously no one had been in it all day. So I turned it up to like 30 to heat the room up. Forgot about it, fell asleep because I was knackered. And when I woke up, I just literally had to put it down and move it and turn it off. I didn't even have to get up. And it's such a better idea than having it on a wall halfway across the room. So that was handy. Another little feature is the TV. It does come on every time that you enter the room, which is a bit annoying, a bit pointless. So here we've got a Wi-Fi. You have your own Wi-Fi for your room and password. You've got the congestion situation, which is for the spa. And it shows how busy the spa is. So the spa, that's the public bath. Don't be thinking like posh UK hotel spa. You could probably do all sorts on the... Oh, screen mirroring. Didn't know that was even on there. Oh, should we see if we can get that to work? I actually can't because I need to... It doesn't work with laptops. It only works with either an iPhone or Android. They do also force you to watch an advert before you're allowed to use it. So that's... yeah, even there, they're getting you to watch an advert. What is dead funny about this, actually, very quickly... I'll come back to that in a minute because they play funny little videos at the end of it. Basically advertising to tourists the do's and don'ts of Japan. Nice idea, it's just obviously when it gets through the translation machine it can be quite funny. So very quickly I'll talk about the facilities which are on site. On Expedia's website they do say that the check-in ends at midnight. However, I arrived about half midnight, 1 o'clock. It looks like a 24-hour desk. It's a big hotel. It's an absolute massive hotel, which I think a lot of them just are in Japan. APA is a brand, there's loads of them, so make sure on Google Maps you are definitely going to the right one. It'd be very easy. Like even from literally from my hotel room, I can see there's a little point of light there. That is another APA hotel. Check-in process took like 5 seconds. The lifts take forever. They have 2 sets of lifts, one for the like halfway, that's so like 0 to 18, then 18 to 31. They're kind of split across, but they just do take a very long time. A minor quibble. Just remember, it was £25 per night. In the basement, you've got a little gym, just a running machine, I think, and like a bike machine. It's not a massive gym, but if you wanted to go for a run, you could do that. There is also right outside what looks like a very nice park. You could literally just go out and run around the park a couple of laps if you want to do that. There's vending machines in the basement. There's a few ice machines. There's also laundry facilities down there. You've also got the public baths. Now, a Japanese public bath is very different to like what you like. It's not a pool like we'd find in the UK. Highly recommend you do some research on the protocols of what to do and what not to do if you're going to go and use a public bath. On the roof, there is a pool. The pool is closed though over winter because it is very, very cold up there. It's open air. So even though it is like surrounded by windows and walls, it is the top of it is open, so it's absolutely freezing. The pool is full though, and it looks very nice. It's not like a derelict area. You can still go in that area. The signs just to say no swimming, basically. There is also, it looks like a very nice hotel bar slash, I think it is a restaurant at the top, which has great views over Tokyo. If I wasn't here on my own, I probably would have gone to that because it does look quite nice. On the 4th floor, they do breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I think they do different sittings for them. I didn't get any of them. Didn't add them to my package at all. To be fair, there's so many food options so close to the hotel. I just wouldn't feel the need to do it. And the prices are mentally cheap compared to what we pay back in the UK. Also in the hotel, there is a Lawson's. Lawson's are basically the competitors to Family Mart or 7-Eleven, 7-Eleven being the most popular one. They're just the same. They do a quick grab and go, Co-op, Tesco Express type situation. Now, this one's actually inside the hotel, and even though it's in the hotel, it doesn't seem to be any more expensive than the one just at the train station. There is also a cafe on the 2nd floor. On the entrance floor, there's actually a nice little lobby area. It even had some burning logs down there and like this nice little fireplace. One of the major reasons why I did pick the hotel though was the location. I always want something which is going to be quick to a metro line when I'm coming into Tokyo, because there's nothing worse when you arrive at a new country, you've never visited there before, and you're all a bit like all over the place of where to go. Now, I did actually have a bit of a palaver getting to the hotel on the first night because my flight had been delayed and all the trains stop early here, relatively early. It is a reason why a lot of the places do actually close quite early. If you want to see about the flight and how I actually got to the hotel late, then go and see the travel video from Shanghai to Tokyo. Actually, there's quite a few videos on the channel now which all have tips and tricks of what I've done wrong and what I've done right as I've been traveling throughout Shanghai and throughout Japan as well. To give an aspect on times, everything that you might want to do, particularly the first time you want to come to Tokyo, is about 20 to 30 minutes away from this hotel on the metro lines. The hotel itself is actually on a couple of lines. At first I thought it was just one line going east to west, but actually there's another line which goes north and south. So it is really well connected. Shinagawa will take you about 20 minutes, 30 minutes. And if you're watching this video because you're interested in the theme park element, Tokyo Disneyland and DisneySea are about an hour on the metro, whereas Fuji-Q Land takes about 2.5 hours using the metro system. But with regards to this hotel, I've absolutely loved it. Obviously, Japanese hospitality is renowned across the world to be some of the best, and that is exactly what I've experienced. The fact that I can pay £25 a night here, and I have to pay, I don't know, about £55 a night at a Travelodge in the UK. Now, that's not to say I have any problems with Travelodge. I don't really. In fact, I've never had a problem at staying at any Travelodges in the UK. However, the quality shift of what you get for your money is just crazy over here. Yes, it's long flights to get here, but once you're here, it's brilliant. So I definitely recommend it. Don't be put off because it's what appears to us as a low price is absolutely fantastic. Everything's clean. I don't know what else I could have expected for 25 quid a night. I feel like I've hit the jackpot with staying here, really. If you found this video helpful, please just press that like and subscribe as well. Even if you don't want to watch any theme park videos because you're just interested in the travel stuff rather than the theme park stuff, it doesn't matter. I'd very much appreciate it. You'd be helping out the channel massively, and I'll do more hotel reviews because they seem to go down quite well on the channel. That's it. Hopefully, I'll see you in the next video. Here we go.
Trains and buildings usually have an area where making phone calls is not allowed. This is for the safety of people with pacemakers. It's best to make phone calls after getting off the train or leaving a building. Please remember the no cell phone sign. When on the train, you should not sit down on the floor or speak too loudly. It's cool to say arigato when strangers show us kindness and consideration.
Unfortunately, that wasn't one of the funnier ones, but you get the idea.